Let's get some stuff done.
Swish and swipe. I'm swishing, I'm swiping, but you won't hear me griping, cause I'm blessing my house today. I really dig it, I get it. It only takes a minute to keep my house looking this way. And you should see me move when I'm getting in the groove with a can-do attitude, or I fly so high when I'm swishing and swiping. No, you won't hear me griping, cause I'm blessing my house today. That's right. I made it a habit, there's nothing hard about it. Just 15 minutes a day. I'm cleaning and flinging, I do my quick routines, and I'll soon be able to play. And you should see me smile when I'm sprucing up this time. It only takes a little while and I'm done. And it's fun when I'm swishing and swiping. No, you won't hear me griping, cause I'm blessing my house today.
Pum, 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 pum.
Here we go now.
Come on in, everybody. Give us a thumbs up.
Swish and swipe.
Share with your friends. And if you're on YouTube, tell us where you're sharing.
Round and round I scrub just once around this tub, and things are looking up, and I fly so high when I'm swishing and swiping. No, you won't hear me griping, cause I'm blessing my house today. That's right. I'm blessing my house today.
Trying to see if I cut it off. Yep, I did. Anyway, somebody said, if sharing in a text, does sharing in a text count? Yeah, go for it. Anyway, it's Friday. It's the weekend. I'm hot. Well, I'm not hot, but it's kind of hot here. And good morning from Tennessee. Wonder where Jeanette lives. McHenry, Tennessee. McHenry is her last. Anyway, I hear a car in my driveway, but Robert's here. Oh my goodness. It's never a dull moment. Anyway, it's the weekend. What are you doing for family fun tomorrow? What are you doing for date night tonight? Just say I shared with text. Somebody's asking. Just say I shared in a text to my friend. Dixon, Tennessee. I have friends who live in Dixon. Yeah. And I think her dog, Sabic, is going to be in the Westminster Dog Show this weekend. I haven't looked it up, but it was going to happen. I think it was going to happen a month or so ago. But yeah, Suzette. Anyway, y'all, it's the weekend. What are you going to do? I'm kind of spaced out this morning because I always watch Scott Adams at 10 o'clock every morning. It's part of my routine, and it has been for 5 years or more. And Scott lost his stepson, who was 19 years old, to a fentanyl overdose. Now, the child had had a serious head injury when he was 14. He had a helmet on. He was on a bicycle, and he got a serious head injury, and it took both his biological parents and Scott to take care of him. And when Scott lost it this morning, but you can't much blame him, because when you raise a child and you treat him like he's your own, he said you'll never forget watching his body being moved out of his apartment. Never forget it. Never ever forget it. Drugs are a terrible thing. And so he just went off on this administration and the last administration on how they don't take this fentanyl that's coming in from China as a war. Last year in 2020, we lost 88,000 people to fentanyl overdoses. That's more than were lost in the Vietnam War when I was a kid. We're in war against this terrible, terrible drug that is being smuggled into this country. Yeah, it's being smuggled into this country. And it's ruining the lives of our families. Because the heroin that was coming in from different places around the world is being laced with fentanyl to give it a little more kick, y'all. And when my sister Leanne was alive, I warned her. I said, sis, do not take any street drugs. Don't do it. You don't know what's in it. We really don't know what killed her. But she went to sleep and she didn't wake up. So I watched Scott Adams lose it this morning. But he usually doesn't do that. But until we can take this stuff seriously, we got a war on our hands. We have a war on our hands. You know, drugs separate us from our Holy Father. They separate our consciousness. They take that connection away. We have to take this seriously. We have to take it seriously. I mean, the other day they found a bunch of drugs being shipped into the country in melons. Melons. 59 pounds of fentanyl is enough to kill everyone in this country. I'm just heartbroken for Scott, his ex-wife, his ex-husband-in-law. It's just sad. I mean, I'm watching the comments. Ben, when he was dying with cancer, the pain was horrible, and the pain clinic that was associated with his oncologist's office, they prescribed fentanyl patches for him, and it was something on top of the other pain medicine he had. to help control the pain. The pain, I've never seen anybody in such pain. And he looked at me and he said, Aunt Marla, you can't help me put this on. You can't even touch this. And when I take the old one off, you can't even hold on. You can't touch it. And if you have the residue of an old one on you, you'll get arrested. And I said, okay, I won't touch it. We had to keep it under lock and key because people would, break in the house and get it. But it helped him. And as he got better, which he did last summer, he got better. He didn't have to use it anymore. But when the tumors were growing, he had to use it because the pain was horrible. We're at war every day. I don't even have on earrings today. Our necklace, no necklace. We're at war. Sometimes you just don't have words. So many people on here. We may not know anybody who has died with COVID, but we all know somebody who's died from an overdose. If our government would take into consideration how these drugs have taken over our children, it's a battle between good and evil. It is a battle between good and evil. So be thankful, y'all. Be thankful that we have a brain. Be careful with taking any pain medication. Stop it as soon as you can. I think we're in war with pharmaceutical companies too. Because they're the ones that pushed OxyContin down our throats. So take some time today to be thankful for what we have. Enjoy the process of, I know it's a downer today, but this needs to be in our minds. We need to pray to keep evil away from our children. It is up to us. And if you get a chance today, sit down and look up the Lewis Isle revival. Two little old ladies started praying for the young people of their island in Scotland. They started praying for revival to hit the island, to take care, to bring these children back to Christ. They started praying, and everyone on that island became converted to Christianity. It is a powerful story. Look it up on YouTube. There is a person that's doing a sermon. You only hear the sermon, but you got some pretty pictures in the background. but it's about an hour-long sermon that talks about this revival. There are pictures of these women. One of them was blind, and these two sisters started praying for the young people of their communities. The young people. I mean, there were church services held in fields, and people left dance halls and went to these revivals. Check it out. It's powerful. We have to pray for this great awakening to happen in the world, to bring people back to Christ. We have to do this. Life is too short. I think we need a revival everywhere, y'all. The Lewis Isle revival. And I heard about it in a prophetic dream that Timothy Dixon had back in the spring. Or maybe it's early spring, maybe winter. And he didn't know what it was. And he had to do some research on it from his dream. And sure enough, he found it. I did my own research on it, and I found it too. I had no clue what it was. But it's a powerful, powerful awakening. And it started with two ladies praying. One of them was blind. Just little old ladies praying for their young people. You know, I think I'm here today because I had a grandmother who prayed for us every day. Yep, that's why I'm here. Because my granny prayed. Let's be those grannies that pray. Let's be praying grannies, y'all. Let's be praying aunts. Let's tell God what we want. We want to save this next generation. Somebody wants to know what zone we're in. We're still in zone 2 today. Yeah, still in zone 2. Next week we're going to be in zone 3. Y'all, people just call me Aunt Marla. Nikki's not my niece. I have several nieces. Somebody got their calendar yesterday. Yay. Y'all, calendars are going fast. They're shipping out. Justin sent me a list, a picture of the UPS trailer that they picked up that was full. So get your calendar, use coupon code FUN2021 to get your calendar. And we have purple rags. Let me get my purple rag here. Purple rags are going off their sale on Wednesday. Right now, they're $10 a pack. They will go back to their normal price of $20 a pack, $19.95 on Wednesday. Well, on Thursday. You got till Wednesday. Y'all, we're called to pray. And I know you come here to talk about cleaning, but sometimes we got to clean out the evil in this world. And I'm ready to go on a big decluttering, a huge decluttering fest. Yeah. To get rid of evil. Let's kick it out. Let's kick it back to hell where it belongs. I think we should destroy evil. So let's keep praying, y'all. It's up to us. We are prayer warriors. Let's pray to end evil in this world and protect our children from the evil that is trying to get them hooked on drugs. It's trying to get them hooked on pornography. That's trying to get them hooked on unsavory things, alcohol. Be strong. Put a hedge of protection. Ask for God to send down His holy angels to fight for us. But we got to be ready to fight for ourselves. And we do that with prayer and with being careful with what our children see. Prayer is our armor. Somebody said, put on your armor. We have to be strong. It is up to us to protect those children. Just keep praying. Wake up in the morning and pray. Go throughout your day and pray. Ask God to come into your heart and know who God knows who you are. But show Him how much you're thankful, even for the bad things that have happened in your life. Let God know. He knows your heart. Sometimes He answers things for me when I don't even know what I want. But I'll get a little, some little something will happen. And I'll say, I was just thinking about that a few minutes ago. And there it is. Day before yesterday, I did 2 hours worth of research on how to get the lighting right in my studio. And how to set things up for YouTube and Facebook. And guess what? Yesterday morning at 10 o'clock, Scott Adams goes on that topic. Yeah. Well, thanks for all your stars and all your little super chats that have come in the last few days. It's really sweet of you. Y'all have a good weekend. I may take this afternoon off. Robert and I may go for a ride someplace. Just get in the car. Could be fun. Could be fun. Anyway, I'll see you later. Be good, kind, and sweet. Yeah, be good to yourself, kind to others, and let the joy that's in your heart just flow out. That sweetness just needs to be a part of you. I love you all. But if I come back on here at 3 o'clock, it's because I wanted to, because I miss you. See you later.